My name's Steve Anderson from AndersonShooting.com, and I have just finished one of the most fun mental management sessions I have ever done, where we just got done with the second class, and we have been listening to Manuel talk about this, and Brian and I have both found ourselves sort of humming the national anthem while he speaks. And Manuel, just to help me spread the gospel here, can you give us just a slight recap of what has happened to you over the last couple of weeks?
Well, okay. I've been struggling for years with my shooting. The mental aspect and some of the actual technical skills. Um, I've taken the 4-day Steve Anderson Kita Busi class, and it was amazing. I've taken several training classes from different people, high level shooters, and you stand on a line 18 people deep and just do drills. With Steve and Kita, you do the drills one at a time, and you've got them standing on your shoulder, giving you input and correcting, the things that you need to correct. Now with the mental management aspect now is amazing as well. Steve has said that he can save you years of mental struggle, and I'm that person that could have been saved years of mental struggle if I had only known about some of these principles that Steve's sharing. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm re-energized. I'm revitalized. I'm learning great things, and I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna be a warrior. I'm gonna kick some ass and take some names.
So you're re-energized, you're revitalized. All you got to do now is analyze, strategize, memorize, and visualize.
Hell to the yeah.
You both had stage wins recently. Brian, if you wouldn't mind, please tell us about your stage win.
Yeah, it was USPSA Lefty Lucy. It was a rainy, muddy day. Everybody else was trying to get under the tent or shooting the breeze. I did about 40 walkthroughs while everybody else was doing that. I rehearsed as many times as I could. I focused singular focus on just putting the dot in the middle of the target and moving on, and it went great. I won the stage for the match. Best I've ever done.
Fantastic. And so basically we got a subconscious stage plan with positive imprints and a singular focus, correct?
Yes.
All right, that's outstanding. All right, gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for joining me tonight. Do either of you have anything else to add?
No.
No.
Okay.
Looking forward to tomorrow night.
And because we're sort of recapping mental management, I just want to tell everybody, typically when it's offered online, it's 3 2-hour classes, typically on consecutive nights, or we can do them the same night for 3 weeks. It doesn't really matter. But it's on Zoom. It looks just like this. And sometimes the classes are small like this one, sometimes they're larger, but we have opportunities to go through and examine every mental game opportunity you are having and then plug mental management into it so that you understand conscious, subconscious, and self-image is the way to reach your true potential. And just real quick, Manuel, you're kind of new to the Steve Anderson school or church, maybe it's both.
Absolutely, yeah.
What's your primary takeaway from mental management? You're 2 classes in.
2 classes into the mental management. It just kind of reinforced some of the concepts that you introduced into the 4-day class on the range, and it's if anybody wants to maximize their potential, I mean, why would you not learn, how to do that? I mean, it's a no-brainer.
What's fascinating to me is how quickly in this sport do we spend $350, right? And that's all it is. And people will tell me that shooting is 90% of the sport, but I know, Manuel, that $350 is not 90% of your budget.
No, absolutely not.
Not even close.
Yeah, no, I mean, dollar for dollar, I mean, you're getting so much value for whatever you're going to pay for these classes. And I mean, it's up to you. I mean, do you want to excel and realize your potential and be the best shooter that you are capable of being?
in a very short
I,
period.
I would say the
Absolutely.
same thing. Like I've taken a bunch of classes too. I went to Sig Academy many times, which was great. You know, it was great there. But yeah, I think this is. I wish I did this first, honestly. And the other great thing about it is you haven't told us to do anything that we can't do. It's not magic. You don't have to be special to do this. You just have to do it.
In fact, you have to admit or agree that you are not special. And I'm so glad you said that. I mean, yes, you're different and special and unique. God loves you, and so do your parents. However, you cannot outsmart conscious, subconscious, and self-image. These principles are not optional. They're existing. And Brian, we talked about you when we talked about the 3 steps to consistency. Choose a primary, master it, and trust it. You've been doing that in the HVAC field for years. Shooting is exactly the same. It's not any different. You've got to choose a primary so you're not bouncing around between a bunch of different sports and guns. You've got to master what that sport requires, whatever it is. And then you've got to trust your current level of mastery. Awesome. Guys, thank you so much for doing that for me. I really enjoyed talking to you, and tomorrow's going to be even better.
All right.
All right.
All right,
See you
guys.
then.
Same time, same channel.
Okay.
Sounds good. See you.